Welcome to Spotlight with Shonda Scott. Today our spotlight is on a new board member, Director Shanthi Gonzales, who is joining us today to tell us a little about herself and also about her vision for District 6 in OUSD. Thank you for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
How exciting. You're brand new.
Well, a couple months, yeah.
Well, yeah, new to the board, but I know after a couple of months you feel like you're very seasoned,
Yeah.
and you are. So tell us a little bit about your background and what brought you to
Sure.
the school board.
My background's in organizing, so I was a home care worker organizer for many years with SEIU. I was actually trained to organize by Californians for Justice, and they're still working in Oakland schools. At that time, they were working on a variety of statewide racial justice issues, so not specifically focused on education. And the first campaign I worked on with them was the No on Proposition 187 campaign. So for people who are from California, that was a proposition that was blocked by the courts, but would have prevented any undocumented folks in California from accessing public services, including schools. Like, it would have prevented children from using our public schools. So a really bad piece of legislation.
So what are some of the visions that you have for your district just in your first year?
One of the things that one of my big goals on the board is really to orient the whole district and the board to try and develop our own talent here in Oakland. Because we have amazing talent and really gifted people and a lot of untapped resources in Oakland, and we need to start using our own homegrown folks here in Oakland.
And that's a lot of what, on the education side and then on the business side for the district, is like the local program that the district has. The whole part of the local program is to ensure that
the local hire program.
Yeah, the local hire and the local business program, to make sure that money and things that are being supported by local residents, all of us who
Oakland
own property
taxpayers.
here, that actually that money is being reinvested back into Oakland. So that's good to even for the program, because there is a lot of rich history here. Like, I'm an Oakland native, so I'm always like, you've seen so many changes in Oakland that have happened. And then there's a lot of educators that are from Oakland that are here that are a great resource as well.
And so you just sort of alluded to learning from our own history, right? And so that's another thing, is I think that we have, like I said, a lot of people in Oakland with amazing expertise in all kinds of fields. We need to make sure that we're learning from those people. And I feel really strongly about including people in decision making. I just feel like that's something people expect in Oakland, but it's also something that's the right thing to do. I believe we're going to get better policy for the board if we are listening to our community members and using their experiences in our planning and our decision making. I feel really strongly about that. And then the last thing is we need more resources. I mean, this is California, 46th in per student spending in the country. And we need more resources. But before we go to the public, we have to be able to demonstrate that we're using the resources they have given us wisely. So I feel really strongly that those are two things that I'm going to be working really hard to do on the board, is demonstrate that we are being very responsible with the public funds that the public has entrusted us with. But we're also going to be going to the public, if I have my way, and saying, look, this is what Oakland kids really deserve, and we need to give them. And we believe that we are being really good stewards of public resources, and here's how we have used those resources that you have entrusted us with. So,
well, great. Well, you're off to a great start.
Thank you.
Yeah, good. Congratulations. It hasn't even been 6 months yet. Before we close, there are some speaker series that you're doing too. How are those going?
We're doing one on special education. And one of my goals on the board is going to be to help teachers understand how to support families. A lot of families just don't know what it is they need to be doing to support their children academically, but also want parents to understand how to support teachers and what they're trying to do, so that what kids are learning in school is being reinforced all the time at home, and what they're learning at home is being reinforced at school. That's
very
just
important.
Comboing that is really powerful. So I'm trying to bring parents and teachers together. And so this session is going to be on special education.
Well, good. Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
And we will be here to support you, and we look forward to hearing more about you during the school year.
Thanks for having me.
You're welcome. You've been watching Spotlight. Our Spotlight today was on Director Shanthi Gonzales, who is a new board member in the Oakland Unified School District, where every student thrives. Thank you for joining us.